Pretty sure nobody but me bought 4 Mandalorian battle packs, and nobody asked for this alternate build. But to make this video more exciting, I did a drop test, so make sure you stick around for that. Hello everyone, it's bricoleurbricks here again. Today I have an alternate build using 4 of the Mandalorian battle packs. This set is not going to be around much longer, and I wanted to do an alternate build before they disappeared completely. I sort of imagined this as years after the Clone Wars, the Mandalorians found the blueprints for the Republic fighter tank and tried to make their own version with parts that they had on hand. There's a lot of things that are similar. You still have the 2 sloped sections on either side that protrude out from the cockpit, which is one of the main distinguishing features of the tank. It has the same general cockpit shape as the normal TX-130 with the 2 windows up front, and inside you have the pilot and a co-pilot who sit next to each other. Behind them is the gunner. The gunner can be halfway out or he can sit down to be a little bit more protected, but there is no hatch for him. There is a back hatch that opens up to the cockpit, and that's where the gunner's seat is connected to as well. Speaking of the gunner, you'll notice that the weapons of the tank are in the same location as the Republic fighter tank, but they look a little bit different. The top turret is just made out of the empty stud shooter pieces, and it can go side to side. And the side cannons are a little bit shorter than what you would find on the normal Republic fighter tank. There's 2 smaller cannons as opposed to 1 big one. Now you can make up whatever backstory you want for that. Maybe it's not even blasters, maybe it's some different type of special thing they came up with. But they still do have that up and down range of motion. There is one other weapon that I added that definitely fits the story of Mandalorians modifying the design to make it their own. I had to use this Technic plate with a hole on the end at the front of the cockpit here, and I had a bunch of the red round stud shooter pieces left over, so I figured why not make it into sort of like a beam cannon type thing. Now, one of the other main differences you'll notice from the normal Republic fighter tank are these little wings or fins that stick out on either side. In my head, that was something the Mandalorians maybe scavenged from a speeder bike and they just threw it on there to make it look more pointy looking, or maybe it's something that's meant to help dissipate the heat of the engines better. Finally, the last main difference I would say is the general shape. It's more of a square shape. I feel like it's a bit too wide and not quite long enough. Now, I am going to be making a video very soon that compares the official LEGO fighter tank from 2017, my 501st version, and I'm also going to be adding this Mandalorian version, and we'll talk about the different dimensions of all of those in that video, so keep an eye out for that. As far as the sturdiness of this vehicle, I would give it about a 7, maybe 6.5 out of 10. It is a little bit less sturdy than the 501st Republic fighter tank that I made, but definitely strong enough to support its own weight and stay together when you pick it up. It is a bit frustrating to get the 2 minifigures inside. You kind of have to take the side walls off the cockpit to do that, but this didn't really bother me. I just built the tank around 2 of the figures, and since we get the same 4 figures in each battle pack, I had multiple copies of the same figures left over to use outside the vehicle. That about sums up this build. I had a lot of fun making it. I thought it was something cool you could do with 4 Mandalorian battle packs. Now, I do not have instructions made. I'm open to making them, but I wanted to see if there was interest first. I know a lot of people only bought 1 of this set because no one really wants an army of nameless Mandalorians. But if you do want the instructions, if you want to build this, go to the comments on this video and like my pinned comment. If that comment gets to 50 likes, then I will make instructions. Otherwise, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll end the video with this drop test. Many thanks as always, and I'll see you in the next video.